Hello, and welcome to my live stream. I'm James, and this is my guest, Mike McGon.
Hey.
Welcome. And Mike is a great guy. He sits next to me almost every day, and he's an amazing programmer. So today he had an idea, and we're going to try and build it.
We're going to be working on a murder mystery party app. So we're going to use AI to generate a murder mystery party for any person. They just put in some info, and then they're going to have a fully formatted murder mystery party that they can email to all their friends.
Yeah, so you'll invite me and all these guys to a party. We'll all go to the website on our. No, you'll generate a link first.
So I think how to work is I'm going to basically go into this app. I'm going to give it certain information, like how many people are going to be there and what kind of theme I want for the murder mystery.
Yeah.
And then who's going to be attending, so it knows how many people are going to be there. And then it will generate a murder mystery party for me that I can review. And then once I'm happy with like the theme of it, it'll send it to them. And what's cool about this versus getting a regular murder mystery app or murder mystery like the traditional kind is I won't actually know who the murderer is. Like I won't know any information more than anybody else. And the app will basically give everybody their secret information without showing me the details. So I get to participate as the person there versus just being like,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So the person coordinating it, the host, is the AI.
Yeah. The AI is like really the host. It's like actually that's good, but it's an AI host for Murder Mystery Party. And you're just another attendee almost.
AI host for murder mysteries. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's kind of break it down component wise. What kind of functionalities we're gonna need to develop for this to work?
Yeah. So actually, I took some notes, so I might refer to those just so we're
perfect. I can also show those. Do you want?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, here's some. Wait, let me just. I just don't want everyone to see my all my notes.
Oops.
It's fine. I don't care that much. It might be distracting more than else. Yeah, so the flow is basically like we're going to see a list of events. So you can have multiple murder mystery parties. When you get there on the first time, it'll be empty.
Yeah.
And then there'll just be a button that says like create a new event. You click that button to generate a new event. Then you enter the details. And I have some of these down here, and we'll get to that at some point. But it's just a handful of pieces of information. And then you'd click generate the party.
Yeah.
Then a bunch of stuff happens in the background, and then you see a spinner or something, and then it comes back with basically like just like a intro to the party that you would say as the host, and your character, and then all the list of characters, and then you could say like send this to everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, like at a high level. There's a couple things, more detail in there, but effectively that's all it is.
So we have a mystery generation form.
Yep.
And that is going to need a backend, which is like an AI mystery.
Switch back to your.
Oops. Thank you.
You're good. Yeah. We're switching to the right
So
screen.
we'll have a mystery generation form, and then on the front end, and then that will go on the back end to an AI mystery generator, something like that. This kind of comes back, and then we get to the some kind of review screen.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we have some kind of emailer, right? That emails that to the participants when it's ready.
Exactly. Yep. That's basically it. Yep.
And we also need, so I'll just label. So this is like the front end, this is the back end. We also sort of need like a database, right?
Yep.
So let's just say we're going to use Firestore for that. And that can just sort of be connected to these as well, somewhere in the back end. Yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
What are we missing here?
Mystery generator, review screen, emailer.
Oh, We then also need like just one more screen.
Oh, screens for every person, like character screen or something.
Character screen. I mean, we could the V0 could just
Send
email
as an
them,
email.
but then later on, so then we can have this sort of character screen.
And the other screen that I would like to have is you can see like other events you've done and stuff like that, or like
Right.
different ones or something like that, like a list of
Just data stuff.
yeah.
Right. Okay. And so
Because I could imagine somebody who's like they do these like pretty regularly and gonna go back and like see the old ones would be interesting or have them for
Yeah.
reference. But it's all that would just be on top of the.
So
But I think I agree that could be after. we
okay, yeah,
figure
that
out
could
the
be
flow.
like yeah, so like today we could maybe make an app that like that does this and then generates the mystery and sends out the emails.
Love it.
I've done something not so different from that using Firebase, BuildShip, and Gitwit. It's sort of experimental stack, low code stack that I'm messing around with, but we can use anything.
I love it. Let's try it.
Cool. So yeah, are you feeling more front end or back end?
To start with,
Like, well, I was thinking we could actually just sort of we work a bit in parallel.
oh okay, cool.
If you're down,
Yeah.
then we can get
Why don't I mean I've never used your other like the app
The build.
the backend, so I'm
Yeah.
curious to try it. I'd like to.
Yeah, I think you'll like that a lot. Okay, cool.
Let's do that.
So go to oh, but maybe first thing we should do is make the Firebase.
yeah, I
Right?
can do that. I can do that right now.
Um,
I have a Firebase account. So
yeah, that's cool. Okay.
how?
And yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'll actually pull up the source code for that other project. That was a cool project.
Oh sweet, I get the full. I don't have any like extra weird stuff after my name. It's unique enough.
Yeah, you got the Firebase subdomain. So, oh, you know what I'm thinking of actually. So, yeah. So I was just looking at some, because I don't never remember how Firebase API works. So I was just pulling up some old code that we can. This one, I have another project where we can just kind of reuse some of the.
Perfect.
I'll show that. We can reuse some old Firebase stuff. This one project. What else? Then I also have. Yeah. Cool. So the Firebase works.
Yeah. Just a heads up, you're also.
This is like public key. This is like public config,
Okay.
right? This is a React.js app, right?
Oh.
So anyone can see this stuff.
Got it.
Fortunately, I have set the right root permissions on my Firebase. So go ahead.
Try and hack it.
So yeah, you'll need to like enable Firestore. I think this is really good because later on you can go and add auth, right?
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
And I will actually
Firestore.
Like how many would you get at one time?
All right, I'm creating a database. Production mode or test mode?
Test mode. Test mode means anyone can read and write.
Okay, that's fine for now. I mean,
Right? That's kind of what we do, right? Because there's no auth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That are like smaller businesses that do.
Okay, we got a Firestore.
Yeah. Cool. So that's probably good for now. And then pull up. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Do you need to make? You might need to make a collection. I feel like when I did this, I needed to make a collection and I needed to like put one item in it. It was kind of weird. So, yeah,
This is just like general.
this is like a table.
Mystery.
I haven't
What did the first? Doesn't matter what's the table. Because it's going to be just a huge JSON blob.
The table will be like, yeah, mysteries or mystery. Yeah,
Parties. Let's call it.
parties.
Document ID.
Yeah, so you can just add one.
Yeah. So the fields would be. Actually, I have it in my notes, so we can kind of go.
Yeah,
through the structure.
like this part doesn't need to be added now because it's just like JSON. It's
like
no
you just change whatever
SQL. It's no SQL. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So do you just create anything, or what does it matter?
You can probably save it as it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so now we have one empty document.
Perfect.
And I think if you delete that one, it just gets really confused. So
You just need a document.
I think so, or the box disappears. So now you can go to build ship, and I'll also pull up what I did with build ship before.
Buildship.io.
.app or .com. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Big fan.
yeah, what I like about it is that it's actually just Node.js. So I'll show you like one of mine here while you're making that. So here's, and you can make 5 endpoints on a free plan, and then you can just test them here. And then once those endpoints are shipped, then you can get the URL of the endpoint here, and you can use that as your backend.
Wow, that's really cool.
It's really great for just making little test APIs. I haven't done anything with auth yet. Should do that. But yeah, that's probably the next thing that I want to learn. So here, for example, is what I'm using for the low code recipes site. And you can see like, it basically just has this JSON generator, which you're going to use as well. I put in my API key. Fortunately, this is just the first part. and then it literally just returns that. So that's it. Like you get the query parameter from the URL. And so to test this, I would just put in here query, an app, an app for finding a clown. I think this is how it still works. If I haven't changed anything, now it's going to go through the whole thing. Yeah, and then it gives back the JSON, and that JSON is set up according to this user prompt, which is here I put in examples, and then I inserted like the value, which is coming from, which you can kind of look at variables through this menu.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
So yeah, I'd say this is it's maybe 1.2 to 2x faster than coding an Express.js server and deploying it, right? Because you just save all that time from the deployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said it's all just Node.js, so you can like generate.
Check this out. Here, the code is in here.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
No, never.
That's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, and it's
I love
free.
that.
It's free. It's serverless. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I
So
really like it. All right.
and then yeah, give that a shot. I'll try and build like a little. I'll try and build like a little interface.
Sounds good.
let me see if I can start with. No, but I'm not use vacation anymore. Oh my god, shit. I have this.
Oh yeah. Do you think you can share that Apple Note with me?
Yeah, I could. Let me do it right now.
Or Google Doc, whatever works.
Pre-order. They made all this.
Your phone number, I believe.
James@jamesmarta.com or whatever. No. James@myname.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
No, yeah, I learned.
Alright, you have it now.
Should have it.
Didn't spell murder right.
No, dude, that's just my name.
Murza. Maybe we should put that in Murza.
Murza mystery.
Murza. I'm gonna call the app Murza.
Murza mystery.
Murza mystery app. Oh, I love it. I'm doing that.
Murza mystery. Okay. Okay. So here's this. And so is it like one of those things where for each character I need to enter in? No. Oh, I need to enter the number of characters? Where is those?
So scroll. So yeah, this is basically what I want. So it's like you. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
So basically, it'd be the party would be a array, so like a list of name, email, and then gender, because like you're gonna give them characters. So unless that person, I can even have an option like random if they want to play like male or female.
Right.
But basically, generally, you're gonna give them like a character that matches whatever they identify as. So they just have to select one of those, and then there'd be like party theme, which I just created a list of examples.
Oh, cool.
We could start with like a fixed list, or it could just be like, here's a bunch of different options you could try.
Okay.
It could be open-ended. It's up to us. So just some string that tells us like what's the theme, and then duration. I just picked some like artificial limits. Actually, let's cut the duration because I think I even cut that from down below, so it's simpler.
Yeah.
And then that's basically it, because the AI, or sorry, this part, my part I'm working on should then, from that list of people, will randomly assign someone to be the murderer and to be the victim. And that way, like you as the generator, you don't even know. Like you could be the murdered one. You won't know until like the day of or whatever.
And if GPT-4 is having a bad day, maybe nobody's the murderer. Maybe it comes up with maybe
I thought about having AI choosing. I'm like, no, we're gonna force it to pick one no matter what.
Yeah,
well, what's interesting?
That's why Jason.
Like over time, I want to add more functionality, so it could even be like multiple people get murdered. People get murdered different times in the night.
Do you want to have on the code side we randomly select one and then
put in AI? So
and
AI
then
will.
Okay.
That way, it's like there's always somebody who's the victim and murderer right now.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you scroll down, I'm trusting the AI to do a lot of other stuff. So I'm like trying to minimize its chances of like doing something wrong. It's like the worst case scenario is you do a murder mystery party and there's nobody that's been murdered, or like, you know what I mean, or there's no clear murderer, and then it's like you get to the end, especially because in this UI you don't get to see what you don't know, so it would really suck if you got to the end. So I gotta really force it to make sure it does the right thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Over time I want to give them way more flexibility in how it works, but like this is good for.
Yeah, we could have some checks in the code.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, so let's do it. Generate party.
I think there's a market for it. Longer thing.
Okay. But so the name of the person, does that get fed to the AI? So like if you're coming to the party, does the AI know that it's Michael?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. The name.
It just comes up with the role.
It's just so that I know like who's who. So it'd be like
The
it'd be
gender
like,
does?
what the gender does, yeah.
Okay.
Because the gender would help figure out what type of character you are.
Okay.
Is there a way to? Oh, cool! You can actually. There's Firebase. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the easiest way? I just want to write like a random, like the randomly assign with this.
Oh, you want to randomly
Well, like
generate
I'm doing
something?
so like I'm gonna get a list, like an array of, an array of from your app, and I want to like randomly add something to that payload. What's the best?
Oh. So yes, we're gonna have like a spec between us, right?
Yeah.
So like, what will that? Let's see. So what will that look like? So I'll be sending you maybe something like characters equals, and then I don't know in JSON, like, and then these are characters like that.
You'd be sending me, let's say, attendees or something, because it's like they're not characters yet; they're just people who will be attending.
Attendees,
Yeah.
and then each one has a gender. That's all.
Well, I need to know their name so I can like.
Oh, right. I was thinking what goes to AI. Yeah. So each one goes.
But then what I need to do on that array is I need to assign murder victim. So I just don't know with this tool what's the best, like is there a way to just like add code or?
Exactly. So, exactly. So let me show you the way I did that on mine.
Okay, yeah.
And this is the most slow part because basically you're just writing code. But so in this example that I did here, it's just cool. Oh, when you're streaming, it doesn't show the featured video. So in this one, basically, this is like a custom code block that I did, and it's just a function. You write a function it's a JavaScript function with the input, and then you return some output. And the way that you add that is by custom node. Empty custom script. Custom script.
Oh, I see it here. Do you know? Is that it?
Try it. Oh, you know what else you can do, which actually might work, is you can generate one with AI. So here and there, or maybe X out of this. I think you might be able. Can you generate like a new node with? Can you generate an entirely new node with AI? I'm not sure. But yeah.
Oh yeah, there's generated there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Let me try that. That's cool.
So that's pretty cool.
All right. Let me generate the spectrum first.
So you can sort of,
How do you add a spec? I see that as like a thing you can do.
you mean like how do you add the
So,
schema? Like,
yeah, when I was doing that, it was
so if you go into the edit, so, oh, but that's,
okay, that's like outside. I can like define it here.
no, so when you go to back to the like custom generate thing,
Yeah.
like this is sort of, you can describe the spec in plain language.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And
So yeah, even before going
here,
You'll get paid the million up front. You know, that's the scenario. Go first. Do a great job.
And then just stop sales.
Yeah, you probably have to stop sales.
Yeah.
But if sales are just kind of, unless you're putting fuel into sales, well, whatever. Some 10, 20 computers. Yeah. So, I mean, Kickstarter loop doesn't even have to be that hot. You can write a software game about running. The goal is, rolls up. But either way, you get chaos.
Yeah. One thing that I think we probably that we find out that the factors because they care about the other product which comes free. And then like, oh, it's just like fine. So Rick is making the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
So in some way, they're like trailblazing the like rules related content.
Sure, that always helps. It's hard to know if you have as pro on your team or that's your skill set, great. If not, use your skills.
Yeah, I don't think like
As a pro.
did it work?
It's generating right now.
Cool.
See.
I have like 6 or 7
Oh, so cool.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty good, right? But why did it check? Why is it doing like murderer victim? Oh, yeah, that's what you asked it to do.
Yeah. So it's gonna randomly generate murder index, victim index. Oh, but that's actually really smart because I think it's victim index.
You don't want them to be the same one, obviously.
Yeah. So I think that's what it's doing, right?
Yeah.
Saying victim index, subtract 1 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That works. That's cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a Ingeniería de pollo.
What, technically, this can be
Do you think this should show up in like a modal window? Like this should be like a modal where you do add person and then it pops up?
Oh, good question.
Would that be a better interface?
No, this is fine. I don't mind it.
Okay.
Good.
It should be array, right?
Well, I think this is.
I never mess with this part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just is JavaScript, so like types. Yeah.
Well, it's like inputs and outputs. You can define it.
Yeah, for sure. As a good programmer.
I guess I don't have to. I can type it.
Yeah. Nah. That my viewers are sleeping.
Are they mostly like morning?
It seems like
International?
a regional thing. I guess it makes sense. Maybe. Come on, guys. Yeah. Hey,
Recording?
we're streaming.
That's so fun.
Let's see. Oh, hey, there's someone on now.
Welcome.
For all the new people that have joined, we're making a murder mystery app right now.
It's awesome.
So.
So I've created this. So I've created this API which just does the assignment of. It basically is what I showed you, where it just like gets the list of users,
Yeah.
assigns them their role, and then it just returns it.
Yeah.
I was gonna have it because I was thinking like your API is gonna give me like the party information plus those people we need to iterate through like the user. So
Oh yeah.
So what is the best way to? Like, I can just write code to do it, but is there like a good?
Wait, what's the problem you want to solve?
So I'm imagining that the like the object is gonna look. Like the object is gonna look something like you have like the theme of the party.
Oh yeah. I would probably do this in the same workflow because a workflow is like an API endpoint.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to call one workflow from another workflow.
Oh, I just made an API call.
Oh, what? Oh, so you would do multiple? Oh, you would have the front end first.
I think let me just define them. I'm gonna define what like the end because I think it might make it easier. So it's like you have the theme of the party. Then you're gonna have.
Yeah. Yeah. It's this stuff right here. Well, I just have a little
and then
page here.
This is gonna be an array of let's say. People is going to be an array.
Yeah, and I can also do I guess I should have just had
Name.
Update person.
It's like this shot. Yeah, but that's why. In that case.
Oh, this is neat.
Oh, it generated.
But it's like it adds down here once it's entered. It kind of it doesn't really save it here, but it does here. So
Yeah.
it's working
That's
mainly.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't seem like
Oh, you know, you're not based on that, so it's like, that is
I think it's like the name of
It's doing fine.
Binder just said hi. Just said hello there.
Oh, Deepinder. Just saw you earlier today. I guess that would have been. I guess it's morning time. Good morning. Thanks for checking in on us. I should check on Michael. How's it going?
It's going. I decided to kind of start over a little bit. Now
Oh,
that I
yeah.
understand it better, but
Okay, yeah. Actually, you can explain to me what is the right process to do with.
no,
With
this is really cool. So basically, all I did is I just did the same thing again, but now it's saying. Actually, maybe I should let our student do it. But
Yeah.
basically saying given an object, and it's going to have the field's theme. So that's like a just regular theme string, and then it'll say and a people's array, and then it has these other fields. assign randomly one murderer and
Uh-huh.
one victim to make sure they're not the same person.
Yeah.
And then return the entire object with an updated people's array.
And this should generate the spec, right?
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Update the people's array.
Do you think this interface could be made easier, the developer experience here?
Yeah, like definitely these should be text boxes. Like they're just way too short. They're like too short
Right.
to give it enough information to do it right.
Right.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I would say. Like it's weird
Like
that they're short.
what you kind of want is actually to put in like a schema almost.
Yeah, actually that'd be kind of nice. Or like it have me define like an input and output, and then define functions. That'd actually be like that's kind of what it's asking, but it'd be cool if I could see what it generates as input output in advance.
Yeah, like just the JSON spec.
Yeah. And then it says, okay, now that you know the JSONs are right, now generate. Because it does it like all in one go, which I think is kind of tough.
Yeah, and you have to wait.
I'm trying to think of a good name for the assigning victim, murderer, or null. I can't remember what I said in the other one, but I don't want to call it role because a role is like you could have other roles. Like you could be the
status role. It's not character.
Naming is always the hardest.
It's not the character. It's a privilege.
I'll just say I'll just see what it says.
Ability.
Yeah, Deepinder guessed it from what we're talking about. Oh, I was gonna try and send him a message. I called it role.
Live streaming?
Yeah, we're making a murder mystery app right now. AI powered murder mystery app.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Great. That's wild. Create a mystery. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here's the checkout. Here's the what types of
You're gonna
mysteries.
call it wasn't me.
Type of mysteries that we have. 1920 Speakeasy, Victorian England, Haunted Mansion, Hollywood Glamour. These are nice. Egyptian archaeological. It's getting pretty Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Totally. Oh, that's cool. All right. We know how it goes.
Yeah, we're going to play it.
I'm gonna give it
Oh, man. Can't wait to play this.
Oh, actually, you know what? Those. Okay.
GPT made this little mistake where instead of making the background opacity, it did the whole thing, but easily fixed.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's better.
Can you get an open API key privately?
You want one of mine? Yo, Abel. I think he's out. Oh, you want me to switch you off?
Yeah, I just don't want it because I'm gonna like copy. I have to go copy and paste.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Cool. Let's go.
I actually don't know.
Finished?
Close.
No, I mean with the API key.
Yes, I am. Can I get variables from? Or is this the whole thing?
Yeah, there should be like sub menus, or you can use dot notation. This thing is a little bit glitchy.
Or so I can just do dot.
Yeah. Should work.
Where did this?
By the way, do you want to see the form? Maybe give some preliminary feedback.
Yes.
So, yeah, or here, I'd be like,
Yeah.
so basically, I decided to use the modal in the end because I just thought, the main reason is because like, so you can select, this could be a little bit better, but like,
Yeah.
I decided to use the modal in the end because you can edit it as well.
Oh.
And so that just makes more sense as a modal.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
agree.
could turn this into text field, but yeah, I think that just makes more sense as a modal.
Yeah. I agree.
Simple interface.
That's great.
And then, anything you would change here? I mean, I want to add person to the bottom for sure.
I think it looks good. Maybe the next big thing would just be like, I don't know. You're basically there. Oh, you could do the display, like given a result, like display, like because you have to show for each person, like their, like the like once it's generated, it'll have that like intro, like it'll give a party name, intro, and then like the characters, like a list of characters, so they can see the roles and the names of each character and who's assigned to which one. And then there'll be a button that says like send or something, and then we'll have to have a UI for each person to see their role.
Yeah.
Their name.
So this is page A. Page B, what does it show? Because I thought you're not supposed to show people stuff, certain stuff.
Yeah, you do. Well, so go to the notes.
Yeah.
So then they can see what we're talking about. So like scroll down. So at the bot, so like after it does all this, these are just generating part text.
There's some serious prompt engineering, bro.
Yeah. I did it ahead of time, so we didn't
Yeah,
spend
it's
time
great.
doing it. But I'm happy to share these. People can see them after. But scroll. Yeah. So you have like party name and then introduction, which is just like, hey, here's like introducing them to like, we're in 1920s America at the turn of the century. It's like an introduction. And then murder discovery is like, and we found James murdered on the floor with blood pouring everywhere. And then it'll basically be like, go. And so that's what they'll see. And then let's go up to, so this is like murder stories. This is like Yeah, and so then each person is going to see this. They're going to be like, okay, they have a name, so I'll give James is your real name, but then you're going to be called like Mr. Giggles or something or whatever in the show.
But when I'm generating this, do I see anything before I send it off?
No.
Okay.
Goes. Yeah. Something. This is like the next page. This is like once you get returned.
Okay, yeah.
So you'll show. So then, like under the introduction, it should have like the list of characters. So it'll be like James is going to be Mr. Giggles, who's a minor or something or whatever. Right?
Got it.
And then, but they won't say anything else about. And then maybe you can see their background or something because that's like public. Like everyone will be talking about that. But then the third page C, is like what I get sent. So I'm Michael, and you send it to me, and my character is John, the preacher or something, and then I have like all this thing.
Oh, so the second page everyone can see.
Second page, no, only the host.
Oh,
It's like the introduction. Like the host will give the introduction
Oh,
at the
okay.
beginning, and they can decide how much they want to share
Okay.
in advance.
Oh, got it.
But then each person will get, and actually, you know what? Everybody can get this and their role. So yeah, they get the introduction, how the murder is found, and then they're gonna have their role, and it'll give them their name, background. So it's like, who's this character that you're playing, your role. So that would be like if you're the murderer or the victim, you'll get something there saying like I'm a murder victim, and then you'll have objectives, which is like, hey, your goal in the party is to do this. And then actually, if you scroll down, actually go up. Maybe I put it in the objectives. I might need to change this around. But basically, you'll just have some like information about that person.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read through this more. I get that.
Yeah, they're pretty wild. Okay, so.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are like. Yeah. Oh.
So, yeah, I'm trying to think like, how far do you think you've gotten here?
Not as far as I hoped.
Oh, really? Is it confusing?
That's a little bit, to be honest. Like, I think the biggest thing I'm trying to figure out is like, I kind of want it to like do something and then like merge it. I guess I could just make.
Oh, you want to do them in parallel?
Well, it's that like I split it up into multiple prompts, so that each prompt is a little bit like cleaner. But it's like kind of hard to figure out how to do the prompt and then like merge the data back into it. So it's like, for example, the output of this is going to be this object.
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, take one of the items out of the object, call GPT, and I'm like, just trying to think like, how do I merge it back in?
Sure. So you can like refer,
But
but
I can refer to both.
but you know how to refer to the outputs of past blocks, right?
Oh, you can do that. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that.
Oh yeah, you can refer to the. Oh, so is it? Do you find it confusing that the arrow goes directly from block to block,
Yeah.
but you don't realize that you can take the output of any block in your current block?
Yeah, I've seen other tools that let you do that. I just didn't like that.
You're not the first one that found that confusing.
Yeah. Dude,
So
you're getting so much good feedback for all these tools. You can collect it and sell it. To
so, but yeah, I can show you. That's super easy, but it's
That's fine then.
kind of easy.
This
Yeah.
works actually fine. Then. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna do-
Yeah. It's worse. I'm pretty sure I did this as a
I reset all the settings back.
I know that's what I'm saying. I changed the settings. So from default to my
That's what the insight is when it. Because in the middle, you can see that it's like around the edges.
Who convinced you? Are you not gonna answer that? Oh, okay.
Murder.
What the fuck? 10 weeks.
I'm not giggling, but
Sounds good. I'll hold you to it.
after you watch,
Lou didn't seem to
After you
talk
watch.
about this, it didn't say anything with the-
yeah, maybe it's the a lot of water. Yeah, it is.
You're not the first one that said that.
Why would you think it's
That's the question that I am trying to figure out.
No, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I put
We're pretty good, man. Just getting some work done.
What's the spec of the API look like?
You should come speak, man.
Let me show you. So it looks kind of like this. So it's gonna. I think right now
Peoples.
it's a theme,
Okay.
and then peoples is an array of like name, email, gender.
Yeah. So
And
people's
then-
is it's a string originally, right?
No. Peoples is an array.
Yeah, but it comes from a get parameter. So interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I should make it a post. It should be a post because it emails on it and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Have you tested this using the test node?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant using the test workflow. Like
How do I
just cancel. Like this test. Have you used that?
No, I haven't.
That's really useful.
But what would it? It's gonna output anything or?
Well, I guess when you're ready to do that.
Yeah. Let me do one more thing and then.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who appreciate your work habit. Yeah, but what do you like to pass on as a message? Especially the Memphis Black Tech essentially that's the problem we're doing. And you know, it's gonna be very inclusive, so it's like this is a message you guys on.
Hmm. Bless you.
Seems like people are saying that the textured PEI plate just sucks for adhesion compared to other plates.
So when you're with the JSON,
Yeah, it's.
oh, does it always return it as JSON?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try that.
Oh, you either choose text generator or JSON generator. Oh no, but you can just you kind of copy it. Oh, you've been using text generator?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I might want to use JSON.
sure.
Is there well,
There we go. It should be easy. I'll just copy. and paste
yeah,
it.
you could also just yeah. Cool. So Deepender applied to do a project for a project collab. That's cool. What's the project?
Yeah, another person on Quinn lending him.
Yo, hey Quinn. What's going on? Tell the people what we're building, Mike.
We're building an AI host for a murder mystery. So it's a murder mystery app with an AI host.
Yeah.
Murder mystery party, just to be clear. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to build the back end. This is a new tool for me. James is a big fan, so I'm trying it out. So
I like it. It's a bit faster than coding. Cool. So Deepender wants to do like a min-max algorithm for a tic-tac-toe game.
I don't even know what that means.
Min-max algorithm. Sounds fun. We can do that. Cool.
Outside my knowledge set.
Wow, look at that. That's really powerful. I feel like you have a good audience there. Can you speak on that? Yeah.
Yeah. So generate. Oh, dope. It added this.
Oh, that's cool.
It added Toastify.
That's really awesome.
I didn't ask for Toastify,
Yes, I'm doing.
but I do remember fixing Toastify compatibility with Gitwit.
That's an excellent question.
It's the only CodeGen tool that I know that supports Toastify.
I'm talking
So-
to sponsors now. I want to highlight you as an example. You know? So you filling out that form can help us get more funding and all those things.
GPT is so extra today.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. We're talking about AI today.
People.
Okay.
Spaces in New York. Spaces
Okay. Pretty happy with this for now. With that page. It's got the API backend all connected. So probably go back to understanding. Generate setting based on selected game. Generate a detailed and immersive description for the setting. Develop a captivating plot for murder mystery based on the method of murder and the unfolding story behind the crime.
Try setting the auxiliary. So there's a cooling
The
fan.
method of murder.
Thing that airs air on it. Turning to is at 70% of people. Yeah, we're trying to turn this down.
Did the SEO site analysis? SEO.
Oh shit! I think it's because I have these code blocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because. Oh no, that's. Backslash before each backtick.
Do you have anyone?
You'd have to do it in JavaScript anyways. But yeah, it is annoying.
The other thing is that
Well, you don't need those in JSON mode anyways, because it's not gonna. Because that's for Markdown specifically. Just saying. Yeah.
Oh, so example and ChatGPT put together, huh?
So I'm trying to think how it can help. I think like if I know the database schema, then then basically I could come up with like the email generator or the page generator, which is basically the same thing. It just reads from the database.
You want to just define it, and I'll just make the API match that,
Yeah.
and you and I can just chat about it, make sure it makes sense. But
Yeah.
just go ahead and define it, and I'll just make this match whatever that is. Yeah, I'm just doing all like lowercase, just keeping it really simple.
We got
So just really simple.
this is automate. I don't need that. What? So what did you buy?
So like if I'm doing maybe for me, So it's looping through. It's looping through peoples. You know how I access that in these loops?
Oh, it's looping through people, and you want to access.
Yeah. So. Oh, loop.
Yeah,
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Thanks.
everything's hidden in that menu. That's cool.
Was it roll?
Man, you really gone. This is not a prompt. This is an agent, man.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna do all this in one prompt.
It's just like when you do it in one prompt, then it just doesn't do good results. So, but yeah, maybe we should have for the MVP for the 1 hour. I'm the classic engineer. Where it's
Dude.
like, dude, this will be so easy. Just spin it all together and it'll work. If is empty. Oh, can you do like? Can I do this kind of notation? Will it let me do that? No. Wait, how do you do that? If it's like if something's null.
Oh, that's good.
I thought it was that, right? Just
Yeah,
like-
that's good. But isn't none from Python,
Oh yeah.
and then lowercase null.
Oh, I'll just do text NA or something.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks. Yeah, I was thinking. I was writing Python earlier today.
Oh, like this is not.
I'm in that mind.
What are you suggesting you do?
What does your loop do?
So loop is just looping through people to give them their. So it's generating. It's doing this prompt and it's generating characters. So it's like name. Name, background, objectives.
But what does it generate each character based off of? 'Cause how are you looping?
Yeah. So what it's doing is
the
so
same
first
pronunciation
it's taking the generating party.
Yeah.
It gets your payload. Then decides the murder victim. Then after this, it runs this prompt, which is basically saying like, hey, with that theme, generate like a setting, which is like a more descriptive theme.
Yeah.
And then for each character, it's taking that theme that you picked, putting in the setting, giving them the role, so whether they're like the murderer or the victim, and then it says generate a constant character details for the mystery party based on the selected theme. Should have a distinct name.
So what is the details that you're generating in this loop?
So then this generates this, which is name, which will be their
Right.
their character name, character background, character objective.
So I'm just thinking like, if these are all generated in isolation, then it won't necessarily know about the other characters when it's generating each one, right? I mean,
That's a good point.
I mean, it's okay.
That's actually
It might work depending on how your logic is.
I see what you're saying. Good point. So I should probably put in I guess that's always going to be the case. So what happens actually after this? I was starting to do this, but I realized I can't.
Why not?
Because of the same problem you're saying. Like I now need to have my list of characters, and then it's going to just dump all of that into another prompt.
Yeah.
That's just like, okay, now generate a plot given these characters. So it's like generating characters and then it does a plot. But you're right, the objectives are hard to create without knowing like the plot. But I guess you know their objectives, you know. You have to start somewhere, right? You have to like start with the story, create the characters, start the characters, create the story. It's like kind of either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I was going to generate. Now I'm going to generate like a JSON.
This is literally the
So
most
ridiculous.
sophisticated murder mystery generator that I could possibly imagine. I literally would have done one prompt.
I've just done one prompt.
I don't know.
Maybe. It is more complicated than I realized as I was making it.
Like the context length is pretty large these days, so
Just do a big one.
but it's up to you.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
just-
make it simpler.
I'm just not sure that this would even be simpler if we were easier if we were writing it all in code. It just
Yeah.
it's just like a freaking adventure. I mean, up to you. You've already started, so maybe there's some way you can just.
How about this? These ones I'll do like this, and then I'll just do the last four, merge them all together in one.
Because what you got to do at the end is basically just flatten it all. You want to flatten it all into one object.
Yep.
And then that goes into the Firebase, right?
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Okay. And then the only thing I'm not sure of, so like easy thing we could do is we could just have email. We could just so easy way out is to email each person their story.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah.
Making the page isn't so difficult to read from the database, but then yeah, then it's also not secure, so it's like it's not even like a better option.
Sounds like we don't have an able yet.
Snapchat GPT merge all these into one.
You might not be right.
Oh my god, this is way. I didn't realize how crazy I got it.
Man, I've been reading this for like 10 minutes. You've got a full on Asian. That's cool though.
We'll see if ChatGPT can save me a bunch of time after I screwed up and made way too
It's
much
not
work.
screwed up. It's just, it's not screwed
Oh,
up.
nope. It's actually trying to respond. Don't do that. Wait, how do I stop it?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're meta prompting here. Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair, it is a pretty it is like, there's a lot of detail that goes into making a murder mystery. So,
I want to talk to Rita. I need.
Hello.
No, well, if you're talking to, I need to, like I said, I have this center that can make it really be very disruptive in the industry. So I want to just talk. I don't know what you guys even. I don't know. Well, I mean, residential is definitely not. Well, I don't think it's really useful residential, but I feel like even residential people all know a retail brand. Like they all know. Yeah. So I'll and then like maybe I'm not saying this will happen, but what if there's like some type of combination?
Wow, that's a schema for sure.
This idea I was thinking, right? Essentially, people want more information about a property.
no, I've also never done anything that crazy on JSON mode.
These current infographics and then like boilerplate template, and they don't.
We can put this in the playground.
Does this really move the needle into making somebody want to buy it? Are these brochures really helpful? What can we make them using AI, make them more personalized?
That's
more
pretty cool, though.
attractive to increase conversion? I don't really know. You gotta, like you said, we get on the phone call with them, they'll tell them. So I would like to be on those calls as well. I won't like do anything to embarrass you. I'll just maybe ask that question or listen as your protege. You know?
Yeah, that's hitting me right now.
But this is great.
Yeah, ChatGPT's gotten a lot better generating prompts. It used to be really bad at it. Now it's actually pretty good. they've definitely been working on making that better.
And then, okay, I think it's
Like,
it's a good.
this
idea.
is-
I align with it. I see how the marketing.
This prompt
I
is
see
money, man.
Sinestro, and I see Make exactly. I kind of
You could sell this prompt.
This is my backup plan. Sell the prompt.
This is like,
Alright, let's get this.
like that prompt is more has more
And
like juicy stuff in it than all of the code.
CC me on the meetings, and then you want me to try to find some meetings too?
Alright, see if it just does the right thing. You can split it out some other time.
Do you want to try the playground? The OpenAI playground? Like, I'd love to see it work.
Here.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And then JSON, maybe? Where do I turn that on here? Well,
Oh yeah, I think he. Oh no, they don't have JSON mode here. Yeah. Okay.
okay. Oh, we'll just try it in here.
Just run it.
So it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's just like a weird thing. They never put JSON mode in there.
Alright, so we're gonna put in this.
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Which is very likely.
Just the theme and.
It's about a trajectory.
Oh wait, I don't want to put this. So now to figure out how to.
Yeah.
So now I have to figure out though how am I gonna do the array? Okay, I can do a map. What can do? Oh,
Sure.
right. Because I just do.
It's a great idea.
I just don't remember how to do maps.
Oh, a map? An arrow function?
If I can just- I just add ChatGPT real quick.
It's like this. It's just an arrow function. Like, it's just a function that takes an input and gives an output.
Actually, fuck it. Just dump the whole object in there. Just handle
So, oh yeah. Back to my screen for a bit.
Anything else? It sounds good.
Max tokens with 1,000. Is that gonna be enough?
Thousand tokens.
How big are the windows? How big is the window?
It's like 4K or 8K.
It's going to be a lot of dope. All right. This is all right. I think that's it. Let's just return it. All right, let's test it. So.
Yeah. Okay, get up some comments on some calls and they'll tell us. They'll form then what's it called if you talk to commercial people, they'll refer the clients. And that's really good. So essentially this is I'm in San Francisco. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on this since November, so I've been here for a while. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't know. Oh, it's cool, man. So I've been to various areas after going to San Francisco. I have a strong opinion. San Francisco is not like anywhere else in America, for sure. Even in New York, it's very different. But ultimately, like America, like I know it's an American city because it has extreme poverty. If you have a really high rich class, like the same. I've seen it in New York. I've seen it in Florida. I've seen it in Tennessee. I've seen it in California. I've seen it in Texas. I've seen it everywhere. Memphis has some violent crimes. San Francisco has like car break-ins. They have way more car break-ins than it is. Yes. So nothing's perfect.
I guess probably might be more than
Where are these two people?
Yeah, you're like. Nothing. No, nothing good. Nothing. Yeah, we gotta do that. San Francisco is nothing. Even in dog. You go downtown, you see
Cool.
and, I don't know what Philly might not be like. You don't live in San Francisco, you'll find out. That's so nasty, but it's so true. Be like, I mean, they're mentally, yeah, they're not mentally, it's like, they have this thing where and they'll walk in and they'll stuff it all on the sidewalk. Isn't that disgusting? Yes. This that, yeah, and then like, it's real bad. Like that's what my parents came to town. We went to North Beach, right? It's an Italian spot. And as soon as you come out, we had pizza.
Oh, this is confusing. So look at this. So the body.
Yeah.
So the body, there's like theme, peoples. Okay, so there's two objects here. But then this keeps telling me, giving the error that there's not at least two people. So this must not be.
But you know, the tech scene is ridiculous. That's so cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what if it shows? Yeah, there must be at least two people per sign rules. There are.
Okay, sure. So maybe that,
Like I guess
maybe it's a problem with the inputs. So let's go back to the main workflow. Okay. So, can we just? Oh, so how are you testing it? Show me how you're testing it. Oh, so you paste it. Cool. So, no. So what we need to do here is to add a get. So this is probably this is for sure confusing. Not a get query parameter. But we need to get that from the body. That's what we need to do.
okay.
Form value extractor. Could it be that one?
So I want to be in that position.
Oh yeah, from a request body.
Yeah, that's confusing. I wouldn't have thought that you need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so too, because if you have an arrow going from one block to another,
Yeah, you're kind of expecting.
you're kind of expecting that that is something to do with inputs and outputs, but it only has to do with control flow.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, it's going to generate the right thing. Crazy how long it takes. That's not bad, actually.
Did it output something?
Well, yeah, this is it. So like it's taking the JSON string, and then it's extracting it.
Oh, did you just AI generate one?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That works.
Oh wow, that was different than I was. That's cool.
Unexpected U in JSON positions.
Oh.
That's here.
I mean,
Peoples?
at that point,
No, it's not able to parse the body. Let's go back to the body text.
Well, here, let's like this.
yeah, man.
That's good.
I've seen some of these.
And then what's the go back to the nodes,
Yeah.
to the node before this.
It should be. Oh, I think I know what it is.
Oh really?
Where did they get the person from?
Oh, but that's an arrow function, so it's the same as a lambda in Python.
Got it. I see. Data dot. It should be peoples. I think that's the problem. But I guess I could remove that.
extremely
So it's,
yes.
let's say, we'll just make it people, whatever. Because I think I put it in here as people's.
People's. Yeah, so scroll to the top of you. Okay, I know what's happening.
Yep.
So this is returning, something is returning undefined, and then it's trying to parse the string undefined as JSON. So the input of the block is undefined,
I was like, this is getting nothing.
right? And then that's why it's saying you. um,
So maybe.
so how do we figure out what's the input to this block? That's the question.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Go here and then go to inputs.
Yeah. How do you want to do that?
Cannot convert undefined or null. Huh?
Yeah, that's
It should have generated. It should have a text box here
That
where
lets
you can
pick
select
yeah.
what that input is. That's what the inputs are for.
That's what you think, right? Yeah. Try and add another. So what was it? It's called just actually this is generated.
Can you just get the body?
Just get the body. I don't know.
Like, can you just add? Is there a node that allows you to just get the whole body of the?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if this.
If you go to inputs here,
My dad is a mechanic.
it should have fields, and those should be.
Tables, all that stuff.
If it AI generated these, it also should have AI generated the
They
inputs.
be going to this house.
Yeah, I wonder if I can just. I put it.
No. No, like you're close, but can I have a look?
Yeah.
So
Whatever.
don't tell me. So here, there's no inputs going into this, and because of this code here, JSON string, we should have an input called JSON string. However, this is completely flipping out. Cannot convert undefined or null object. How do we make it back? So I think we might need to kill this though. But what we really, the important thing that we need is the body. We need to get this. And so what you can do is, how many parts, there's two parts of the body, right? So you can make one block that says people, make another block, do the exact same thing, make another block that says theme, and then you can use the outputs of those.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I see. Perfect. Yeah.
Inputs and outputs.
I'm definitely I know. Oh yeah. Always I work for myself, but I'm not.
So it says people are not a.
What's that?
So it's saying people are is not a literal.
Oh,
So it's just.
Oh yeah, and now go. Is the inputs thing?
Inputs. Okay, and so then I can. But how do I?
example.
I feel you, I feel you, yeah. Why Ghostface?
I'm getting so much
Community, crazy.
Literally in the last 10 minutes, I ate
All sort of entrepreneurs.
I need this video, so like.
And they're all risky. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so it's kind of hard to find that in Memphis. When I came out here, I realized that one, I was able to build a community, build a business, and when I left, I left. So like, I really appreciate the builders that I was like, working on in Memphis at the same time. Also, gives me a lot of inspiration on how to yeah, it also encouraged me to yeah. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, so I guess we're usually right now we're in a weird space because I want to pivot into traffic sense. I really like I wouldn't guess yet at a certain rate, which is too slow.
People's not iterable.
Traffic
That's
sense.
the problem. But I think
Same customer segments of it, and it helps so many
I.
places, right? So like, I'm gonna go into this industry, I can, you know. So,
Okay, so people's actually going to come in as a JSON string.
Oh, really?
Because, isn't it? Or will it parse the whole thing?
Can I make it?
well, there you go.
So yeah.
Okay, you know what you can do? Run the whole thing.
Yep.
Test the whole thing. Oh yeah, you've already done it.
Yep.
Those green arrows, as soon as they come up, click on the green arrow. See the result.
So
Interesting. How could that be? Go back to body.
wait, request.
No, so they're empty. These are empty. So these return nothing. Let's go back to the.
Wait, can I just? No, I think we can. I just saw body. Wait, here we go.
Oh, you have body.
Delete. I don't need these. We can just go edit. Go to inputs. We can delete. Let's call this a. Oh wait. Object. Call it. Or body.
Uh-huh.
Save. And then set this there we go.
Body. Oh, good one.
Yeah, that's it. We figured it out.
Right.
All right. Let's try
How
that.
we do it.
Cannot read.
Where do we do that?
I don't know. Oh,
If it's not required.
Yeah, so
Make it required.
let's do just let me give an example.
I mean, it's required, so it doesn't need the full value.
You have two APs.
Oh, I see.
Should be able to say, right?
It gives you that maximum of the whole entire story. So, yeah, it'll tell you how many people
It's like
where you need to,
That should work.
and how long they're staying.
Run it. What else have you run it again? Reading form value from. But this must be form value must be somewhere in this code then. In this code, right?
I deleted the value.
Okay.
Really?
So there's indoor and outdoor sensing, okay?
Saved?
So.
Must be saved, right?
Depending on whether so if you want to just say, hey.
Oh, but wait. Oh, wait. Go back to the code. The code for assign murder. This should just be body, right?
Oh, you're right.
I'm not sure why it gave us that error.
Because I defined those earlier. It must like have it in state or something.
Oh, shit. But now you need to do body dot.
Yeah.
And you know, it's currently getting done. Like, my most any grocery store has a and yeah, so. Yeah.
Dang, that's confusing.
Yeah. Man, just like keep the inputs synced. Like this should just be synced with that. Like,
This is considered network traffic.
or even better, you shouldn't be able to change the first line of code there because
They have a similar feature to this, right? But their feature to it is a bunch of network traffic.
It must be,
And you need to be able
it
to
doesn't really
understand the data, right? And to weaponize it.
but it likes the body dot people.
So mine is like Google Analytics, right? So you can get on here, you can see,
I don't know what-
and one person.
No, triple dots.
I think it's like put your array in, right?
Yeah, triple dots is
Basically.
a deconstructor.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why it doesn't like it. Yeah. So the other way to do what you're doing now would just be here to write body semicolon before body dot theme.
Body semicolon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you.
Because this is an object.
I think it would,
And then body dot theme. Colon. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Body. Yeah, because this is an object,
Oh,
right?
duh.
Yeah.
I just deleted it by accident. But it's not body, it should be feed.
So this is the system where
Cool. I just didn't notice that. All right, let's see.
So this is how it looks. Right? And this is how mine was.
Like, let's go Walmart are never gonna.
So,
Where is that coming from?
essentially you'd be able to, this is just like, a feature on top of the router system, right? This is
I have
a dedicated
no idea.
system for traffic specifically. So
Is there some way to like?
this is just,
Maybe. Something refresh.
That would.
yeah, this is an office space I'm in. Yeah. And I have a heat map
Check body.
Yeah. So you want to put a bunch of sensors on and then, because they all have IDs, you can say, well, there's people from here going here, and you can create patterns. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because we ran it without any
And that's all,
input.
none of that stuff. is
So if I will
this
take-
current system.
So you can also run individually one block, like so. Right here. I'm not sure if that would be any better. Hey,
Yeah, that's right. That works.
Huh?
That's working. So there's something wrong with getting the body.
does it need to be parsed as JSON for some reason? Is body actually a string that needs to be parsed? Because that doesn't make sense though, because it is getting people's, right?
Oh, this is setting the variable. Do I need to say like body equals?
No.
No?
No, it's an expression. No,
You don't need that?
no, this is an expression, not a.
Yeah, and I would say advertisers with good traffic.
Okay, I got an idea.
Startups like place your AI. What they do is expensive. It's kind of like how your
Console.log.
Where?
Put a console.log in the top of the function. Console.log body.
Right now.
Click it, run.
Telling me that I can't do anything there. Success.
Okay, this is the harder.
And that has been like for example, pilot using the tool to survey.
Most recent one is the top one.
No,
I would never come up with that, but just talking to them, it just tell you, right? So.
Wait, why is it printing this? Oh, is that normal that it gets to all of them?
Maybe I can unplug it.
Yeah, like look at this one now. So yeah, so this one just shows the request.
I have.
And that's right. So
Is it cached? What's going on? Change the value in the test. See if it.
but like it's been showing correctly. That was right.
What?
Like if you looked at the logs, it's showing the right body. This is the request. It's got all the right stuff. Body, yeah. So it's correct. Like I just don't think it's that. I think something else is happening.
I'm saying like, what if we change one character in the body? Like, would that maybe cause this thing to refresh? Because form value seems to be not.
Maybe somewhere else. I'm like using form value or something.
No, because this error is coming from this block. That's why it's red. It's like the collab notebook.
I like football. No, basketball.
Is it in the inputs and outputs? No, we checked that already.
You know what they say about people that play basketball, right? You don't know? No wonder you play it. I get it.
The joke didn't land.
Should we just create a new?
Yeah, just create a new node. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Let's complain.
Sure. I know who we can complain to.
API, REST API.
You just want any node.
Right? What?
Oh, you're gonna create a whole new workflow?
It has to create a whole new workflow because I'm like wondering if the workflow has something.
Oh, sure. I was just gonna create a new node. 'Cause the- but yeah. That's a good point.
Empty node.
I don't know any advertisers. Do you? You do? Oh yeah, this is yeah.
This one. The input expression. Quest body. Done.
So I already have those. Failed to execute.
Oh no, but look, check this one. It's free. See?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, there's just something wrong. Yeah, just cached something. Right. AI generator.
You could try copy and paste from one workflow to another.
Oh, like
Yeah.
oh,
Guess who just saved you a bunch of
if it works. Paste. Yeah, right.
Dude, that's, I think that is a connection. They'll put the sensor on there and it'll tell them the data. That's why I think commercial data also, that's the same concept. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not advertisers. They want to sell to advertisers. People who, right?
This would be oh, string.
You wanna do it?
Oh yeah. We can change that. Needs to be
How are you digging this? How are you digging this low code stuff, Michael?
Mixed feelings. I understand now why people are so.
People are so what?
People are like, I just rather code it. I can't understand that. I think especially with just like regular AI, like I get a lot of these like benefits without having to like do all this clicking.
You were so enthusiastic about it before.
I was wrong. I was wrong, James. Let's test.
My policy is very anywhere in the world, especially
Well, to be fair, I was learning this on maybe if I practiced it before, it would have been better. Okay, come on, ChatGPT. Can it do it? Can it do it? Can it do it?
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Tony's Pizzeria. There's a little character details. Tony Romano.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yes.
I mean, this is right, but it just needs to put the data. It just didn't like merge the data.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah, but we can make that.
In the beginning, and they got, there's a video of like that.
Oh, it did it wrong because like each character needs. You need to edit the prompt a little bit. But otherwise, it works. Okay, we just have to hit this prompt.
For like 30 seconds.
And then that's good. That's basically it.
What do they say?
So this has to be details.
Yes, yeah, man. Yeah. You also know how long this game is. Okay, yes. I think that would be really cute. If you can help me solution it to that, and obviously, this is a video. I would love you can help me? Get it? Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be what? What's it gender?
Yo. I'm going to think, but I'll meet you. I'll be here.
Theme center.
Where are you leaving right now?
So this one. It just didn't handle the nesting properly. up.
So what we can do for the first version is we can have it so that it's really easy connected to your Gmail account. Your Gmail account will send them. So then if you really want to check, the test, you can just look in your sent emails. Yeah.
I could say
That's
that.
actually really
I'm
cool.
sure we
I
can
like
do
that.
impressions.
Yeah.
Like click is obviously the best. Yeah. Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Do you know the there's a GitHub page. Actually, no, nobody knows this. Only I discovered it one day. But it's called The Adventures of Indiana Jason.
No. But I love it already.
This
She said take over DNS.
it's not that like I guess it's got some stars, so people know about it, but it's not like crazy famous or anything. I just found this one day.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I love it.
It's probably my favorite page on GitHub.
Alright, name, email, character name, string, clues, clue type, clue string. Perfect. Let's just do this for now. All right, I think we're cooking with fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we could do is
I mean, dude, I can make it happen. That's not hard. Everything.
we still have to parse through the output. What we still have to do is parse through the output and then generate email text from that, which is not going to be super fast to do, is it?
We could just, we have like the list of emails, so it could just return back some data, display the data, and email the people their roles for the MVP.
Yeah, but what I just
Or what, why don't we just, like, for the MVP, just display back all the information? Just take the payload, dump it.
as Jason.
Or like, just get the app to, like, prettify it a little bit, and that's
Sure.
like MVP.
Sure,
Like, it works.
is
You
that
can try
easy?
it.
I thought email would be just as easy though, right?
No, I just mean for, like, for today, just to, like, wrap this in a bow,
Sure,
we just,
but wouldn't email be better?
oh, like, it sends you an email.
It sends each person an email.
Why don't,
Okay, that's too difficult. It simply depends on the schema that it puts out. But we could.
Let's just test this.
But I guess what I'm saying is, how hard is it to?
You can help engineer it into a solution that you want.
Okay, so this is better. Theme, setting, people, name, Alice Anderson. Wait, you just made it up though.
I thought the email wasn't supposed to go into ChatGPT. Is it? Is the email supposed to go in?
No, I just dumped it in there because I'm like, well, I was hoping it would like keep the email from before. But you know what? I think I can just add to the prompt, like,
Do not change the emails.
yeah, like email from attendees or people. People. Say name.
This is gonna come back to bite you.
Because I'm putting all these emails in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
From we can do that. I mean, we could just add a thing that like adds them back in.
Yeah, do that.
Is that not everything?
Isn't that easy?
It's more than an impression.
Okay, well then get rid of this part.
In the middle of an impression.
Why are the emails going? We're taking them out, right?
Oh, because the gender. No, fuck it. Just put string.
That's the best way you can.
Yeah.
Where are we taking this ball? Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah, this took way longer. Alright. There you go.
Okay, run it.
Yeah. That's smart. Let's see.
Yes. Yes, bro. Speak. You got me so pumped. Whatever
In a dimly lit pizzeria. Nope, still made up. Still made up.
Yeah, because thing is like
There's so much context. Tony was overheard arguing with a disgruntled customer about a bad review. Oh, they made this one female, so it didn't even respect him. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just go to ChatGPT 4 and just test it. Maybe ChatGPT 4 can handle the complexity of a very long prompt.
right. So I guess that was one thing that your previous method could do.
Yeah, it just shortens it up.
But also you would, since you're generating each character individually, you can just hard code the results as well.
Yeah.
No.
Still.
Do you
Oh,
want
it
to
actually added people. So there's more than one now. Yeah. So maybe we do need to go back to the original.
But this is something you could just prompt in as well, right?
What do you mean? Oh,
Just
like,
say just specify the result should have
yeah.
the exact same people with the same email addresses and names.
Let's see if I can do it. This prompt. This detail setting character.
It doesn't really specify how many,
Yeah.
so that could be helpful.
Here, yeah. Let me play around with this a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, is it sunset?
Yeah. We're like getting close to the end of the day.
Sunsets in 20 minutes.
Here we go. After we get to this point.
That's such a great idea, man.
Yeah, sure.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Scooters.
I mean, we could finish it.
Yeah.
So many people would be interested in this technology. And then they would not
If you can
have
send me
to-
the
like,
output
normal
of
personality
this,
won't help them, 'cause
I could work
not
on-
specific enough.
I could create a JavaScript function that
Yeah.
splits it into emails.
Dude, that's,
Okay.
yeah, a pitch like that.
Create a murder
And then while I'm doing that, you could write some code that
based on above
Yeah.
team and people attending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Create a murder mystery based on the theme.
Yeah. Yeah, advertisers. Yes. Dude. If I can get a pilot with this, I can raise capital immediately. Yeah. What do I need? Like, what do I need to do to make this happen? What can I?
Do you want me to give you an example payload or something?
exactly. Yeah.
Here, let me just give you this. This is like correct. Just put in the note. It's not good.
Let's have a look at the note.
Boom. Did it add it?
I don't know. Not really.
No, it's not that. That's not it. I can send it to you over.
Sure.
Make sure it wasn't sharing my screen. So it docks on my
Oops.
phone.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You want to switch it back?
First-
Let's switch it back to you.
do we have access to power?
Okay, you're good.
So you plug it in. Yeah. Yeah. will it be sheltered or would it be outdoors? No, like the sensor be inside or outside?
Like you don't want like a separate computer to make sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
How you put, like,
browser
it could be
history,
in general, like, it's small.
password
It
length.
puts name, email,
I don't know
undefined.
how to explain this. It's small. It's like, it's like this big. Yeah. Yeah. This
Oh,
is it.
maybe.
Yeah. Plug it in.
Better
This
JS
doesn't have
function.
It does have an antenna, but it's a small antenna. But it would have an antenna outside. Yeah. Like this size. It just needs power. It's inside. No. I
figured out what
outdoor sensor.
It probably would have worked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try. It's just that it was expecting people, but I had it pluraled in the original.
Hmm.
It'll work now. It
So,
basically was just not putting any of the info in, so that's why I didn't know it.
so would this be a good character card? To
Oh, shit,
show-
no, didn't work.
What's not working now?
Or maybe whatever I did didn't fix it. I mean, it works. It's just it's not putting the emails in the name. Like it is, but they're made up.
It's hallucinating email.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hallucinating people. Okay. I think some firm prompting,
Yeah, yeah.
perhaps.
Dude.
What?
Bro, yeah, we
so
have no
would this
problem
be-
with this thing.
Would this be what you'd want to send to someone, to email someone, something like
Yeah.
this?
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
I'm thinking like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wow, yeah. And it's so close. A Bluetooth sensor would also work very well in this situation as well. And Bluetooth has less noise than Wi-Fi does. It doesn't matter. We can do it. This is like a super. This is a good fit. It's a good fit.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
It's cold, very cold.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's
Okay.
what they would do. I mean, they would probably do a deal, say, hey, can you put in your processor in our machine? And that's what we'll do. We'll just throw one in there and it'll be a big, huge wholesale deal, right? Hey, we can do it.
So I've got a function which will
Yeah,
take your
okay.
JSON output.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Name, email,
and then generate the emails that need to be sent. So all you'd have to do would be to create that loop.
Yeah. Okay, so what it sounds like is that I get to send you an ESP.
Thank you.
Computer meetings. You will set it up with your friend, let it run for a week, then you make a report and pitch. And we go into that. And you, yes.
Do that.
Okay. Yeah, so,
Burger
yeah,
mystery
I'll
setting.
just assemble
Ah,
you
shit, it still
a-
did it.
Dude, it's still hallucinating.
Send
Yeah.
it to you. Send it to your house. It will,
It's actually generating too many. Oh no.
yeah.
Maybe this is still not. Oh wait, should I do that?
Oh yeah, system prompt.
Yeah.
Maybe this is not getting people.
Oh look.
What?
Oh, that's Grammarly.
Yeah, it's Grammarly.
Um,
Where do I turn it off?
Yeah.
oh look, you spelled people wrong.
How do I turn it off? No, yeah, I don't want to bullshit. There you go.
So yeah, that's possible though that it's not. That's happened to me before. Where it's just not getting anything as the input.
Yeah,
So it's probably hallucinating everything.
Yeah.
you got the right number. Though.
Okay, Ben, this is so exciting. I think I will
Here,
work
let me
together
try.
on putting you a sensor and then I'll onboard you as a client. And then ship it to you, set it up. You get it set up in your home first, just so we make sure everything is good. And then,
Oh, you know what I can
yeah,
do?
and once everything is good, just go out there, set it up. Only thing about it is that, yeah, as long as you just put it somewhere, I mean, we'll put it in the
Insert the
case, we'll be
object.
fine. Everything should be fine. Everything should be
Input,
honestly. you just- it's
Oh, it's an array, though.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not sure if that would work.
Hang on, I think you were onto something when you said that the prompt might actually be empty.
I think I thought I fixed it.
Well, we can test that, right?
How?
Um,
Oh, you know what? Let's just do.
Yeah, and I can power it.
Right.
Is there like a
You can
print
power
or
it.
console log?
Solar panel on it, 2 batteries, and it's low power enough to last
Just a
more
console.
than our week.
Let's just do input.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a way I can? Or here, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens. Oh, I just did turbo there.
Yeah,
it should still work.
yeah, for sure. I mean, you can definitely sell this to people.
All right, Deepinder.
This is a huge customer segment.
Thanks for joining us.
Uncovered.
Have a great breakfast.
Strong need for this product. Yes. Think about how many.
Check back later.
tech startups.
It's gonna be finished.
Yes,
Or keep watching in your lecture.
so much. We'll move. We'll move from there.
Yeah. So
we
it,
should don't.
it
We
is.
shouldn't give up the commercial.
This is
retail.
definitely.
Those guys have tons. They own
just
the
ignoring
land. They will be.
Oh no, bro.
What?
I think your
Go.
advertisers.
Show me the
are
code.
probably, like you said.
This.
Who
This is
has
an
the
array.
most upfront
They're not
value?
doing it
What happens when you concatenate
You just changed their business model.
JavaScript? What happens when you concatenate an array and a string?
That's what they're. That's high.
I don't know.
Okay, man. I mean, this is good. news.
You
I
and-
could just dump the JSON out. Do I have to like?
Compare
And then you got to convert it to
situation,
JSON.
and, you know,
I converted to JSON?
CC me on
Yeah.
any commercial calls. I email
So
back
you
what
have to
I
do,
basically
um,
SF, and then
I can put a function in there, right?
the call.
Yeah, exactly. So
Talking,
JS,
talking, and then
It's
with
gonna be
the
JSON.stringify.
high-level marketing and the AI,
So they just
I
do this.
think they will be involved too.
yeah, when you concatenate an array and a string, what you get is another string which says open bracket object space array close bracket.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So dumb.
Yeah.
How could we
Okay,
forget?
that-
All right.
Also,
So we're gonna just delete this. We don't need it.
yeah.
And then test. All right. This should work now.
Yeah. Yeah, when you wanna just
Oh.
yeah, I don't know when you're gonna chat next.
It's JSON.stringify,
definitely,
and then
Oh, got it. Sorry, I'm so used to.
Python and stuff.
Oh wait, how do I get out of this?
yeah, which one you go?
Alright,
How many
will that work?
emails
Sure.
does this thing got?
Sure,
Yeah.
100% right.
This is that. What would you say?
Almost.
Wait, I swear I had a thing in there.
Get him on a call again, alright?
This low code.
You know, I don't know. I'm feeling less.
I don't typically teach low code to expert coders.
I'm not an expert. That's the problem. It's actually worse. I feel like low code with like mildly good is almost worse because it's like I'm not even thinking about some of the stuff. It's crazy. Like if somebody could build us a no coding experience, I'd be really impressed.
Well, you'd be surprised. Some people come up with some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. All right.
It's good?
That's it. That's it.
Okay, good. So check out what I have for you here. I have this transformation. Close this. I have this transformation function, and you put in exactly what you have there, and you should get something like an array of email, and then the email body, and then the name. Maybe you can put that in the subject of the email. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you want to send it to me, and then I just.
Yeah, so I can maybe save, share it, share my fiddle.
So input is going to be.
All right, just fiddled you.
Wait, why don't I need to fiddle?
It's just because it's already there. It's just like a paste
Oh,
button.
okay.
You can just copy and paste
Yeah,
it.
Makes sense. All right, node logic.
Yeah, I mean, it's enough.
Well, we're so
I don't
close.
use ChatGPT.
Yeah, we're
This is
close.
another thing
Let's
I'm
do
on
this.
with, letting you know, it's called Claude. You never heard of it. Claude? CLAUDE.ai. It's way better. It's like
So I just put that in like that. Just dump it.
Yeah, but there's some test code at the end which you should remove.
This stuff.
Yeah.
it's I'm not trying to say this. It's like for power.
Where did you get? Oh,
This guy can like write.
No, character cards is now the new array.
This is like more like
Yeah.
intense.
So now I just need to, but it takes characters. So that's the whole. That's what I sent you, right?
Yeah, that's like an array. That's what you said.
Yeah.
The character is character to character cards. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It
Check
is,
this out.
it is
On
very
here. Then you
good.
see like that's
You can,
that's
like,
what's
give it
expected.
Okay, so just the character cards. Okay, so the reason I was asking is because then
Because you might want to add the other stuff too.
when I add this, it needs to be. Oh well, first of all, I need all characters, right? So this needs to be inputs. Needs to be characters.
Sure.
Characters. Right.
Sure.
Well, does it needs to match whatever?
Yeah, it should match. It should match.
That's what I was trying to get at. And then
Yeah.
this needs to be party, but it's. How do I edit it? So it's-
Party dot that pencil.
Oh, pencil. Party dot. What's it in line? Can you say?
Oh, I didn't actually look at the whole thing you sent me.
Let me open the note. So it would
Oh,
be
are you on
parties
Claude?
dot-
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It can do some really
Actors,
powerful
people.
things. So if you have like any Yeah, I have the Opus, which is the one that's better, like the
Yeah.
one that you'll get. Is
Interesting
like
thing.
at the same
And then
level.
it has to email them.
GPT, you have to pay for the
Yeah. So maybe a loop, maybe like a for each loop.
Oh, yeah.
like for example, if you give it code, like you say ChatGPT, you say, hey, write this code for me, ChatGPT will write the code for you, right? On Opus. If you give it the code, it will look at your code, it will improve your code,
Email?
and then it'll write your
Yeah. So there should be Gmail integration.
say the least. Right. Yeah. So yeah,
No?
my engineering capabilities have probably 15.
But I have one. Let me open it. Oh yeah, this is it. Send email.
Right, send.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like they're doing some semantic search here.
Kids that have access to this technology.
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
We have like flying cars. I used to thought was a distant future, but if I knew this is how we get to flying cars, it makes sense. Like give every human
No, it
the
does.
capability to be a genius, and therefore, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man, I just sent out an email to my.
You have to upgrade for it?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I haven't upgraded.
You wanna do it now?
Yeah, can I just keep this out? Would you like to start with this revision?
Sure.
That's weird because it's in this.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe they like don't support it.
or something. I'll be in contact with you soon. I'll get your sensors set up.
Yeah. What if I?
All right, man. Talk to you later. See ya.
Yo, this is Grok. You can use Grok.
The Grok is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't show up for you. Because then otherwise we have to use like a third-party email provider.
I have one, but that's a pain.
Okay, so for now, just return the generated characters then, right? And I'll deal with it on the front end.
Wait, you'll send. Well, no, but let's. Come on, there's gotta be.
Nope.
Did they get rid of it? Oh, here's how you can ship out. You can execute a workflow.
Hmm.
Email. Yeah, that fucking sucks.
To the Discord. But yeah, no, I mean, I would.
Okay, we can just mail. Yeah, yeah.
You can just return it to the front end, or you can use resend.
Let's just use resend.
Dude,
Okay.
you wanna
You have that set up.
try it?
I think so.
Oh, in here. Window for sure.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Would you like some privacy?
Well, let me
It's like a
see if I have.
like
what's that?
healthy Indian snack that I discovered. It's made out of like chickpea flour.
No,
And
a huge Indian family cuisine. You need the two top ingredients. Yeah, I'm good.
Dude, I could eat this thing all day, bro.
Good.
It's just addicting.
What's your favorite
All right.
Indian dish?
API.
It's, I don't know if you know if it's palak paneer. It's
Yeah.
like,
Is it cheese?
yeah, cheese with like
Your masala is like-
spinach.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You want to make it? What type of cheese is paneer?
Huh?
What type of cheese is paneer?
Paneer is
Say
cheese of some
from-
kind. I don't think you can, like paneer is paneer. There's no like
Yeah.
equivalent.
Dude, one thing that's really annoying
Sharp cheddar.
is
No,
this
yeah,
thing pops
it's,
up.
uh,
There's like it's like
Paneer is
click
a
out of
whole
it.
different category. Some
Right,
people
so-
call it grilled cheese,
Like,
but it's not really called
Yeah. Yeah.
I just pick any email to be
My
from, or
best
it's gonna like
email
get an error.
is
We'll
like,
just find out.
This should work.
chickpea potato curry.
Mm.
It's a traditional dish
There,
where I'm from, but I'm
Yeah.
almost certain it's because half our population is
I'm gonna share your screen, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
so
Wait, but the
you
item
have
is a
to
string.
make that dish.
Is that right?
I know how to make it really well. tofu, potatoes, peas.
It's not an object. Oh, I gotta just set that. I gotta set
Season
that.
the oil.
Right? Because I gotta do
I know how to make it. So I know how to make paneer. If I can make paneer, then
so I gotta do.
unstoppable. Yeah.
Where's the empty?
You know what I mean?
Do you consider yourself a good chef?
What do we name that now?
Yeah. When I was in South America, though, I cooked, and it was the best food I ever made in my life.
Alright, so I just put
But that was just
later.
Yeah.
carrying me.
Oh.
It's kind of funny.
That's it.
I built the hell, bro.
That's
Okay.
So then,
Did you have some parentheses after that?
oh, maybe I need to do.
The show's coming up, man.
Yeah, dude. How does this?
The biggest thing is that it's doing email gen as a string. So maybe this is what's today?
Yeah, dude. Just coming up.
Ah, here we go.
Thursday, right?
It needs to be open as a object or an array.
Anyway,
There we go.
damn, bro, you're picking
I'll
stuff
be there
fast.
like at
There's no
5.
I
alcohol?
know, man.
Huh?
No alcohol?
There's alcohol. Yeah.
At the, how much is the drink?
Item.
The bar is like.
Oh, wait, still doing that.
I have nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
But still treating it as
What time again?
a string, though.
Oh, the
Get there at like 8 p.m.
so
Oh,
it's thinking
fuck, yeah,
email
we
gen
can
is an
do
array of
that.
strings, right?
8 p.m?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be an array of objects. Loop.
That's a lot.
Maybe it's. Where do we. Is it here? Is it?
What is this? What is that?
Hey, that's what. Oh, because it was like a string, so maybe.
Well, look,
Let's do.
will it still work anyways? Let's just try it anyways, even though it thinks it's a string.
Okay, we can try
Because
it.
the thing is, it's JavaScript. Like typed, there are no types.
Okay, so item is. Email. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Sorry, I guess I've been in TypeScript a lot lately. Like, we need to define the right thing.
Well, I mean, it says it's a string, so that's a good reason to be concerned.
Oh, and then what you sent me is their subject, or
The subject?
or do I just
The above place is called.
I don't know, just maybe
item
use their
dot-
name. Maybe item dot name. Like it's just their name. They have item dot instructions and item dot name.
And then just say. Or can I do?
Let's just try it.
Yeah, right. Alright, then also I need to put in real emails here now because these were fake. So I'll do Michael, or Michael. Then what's your
James Mertz
Oh yeah, you told me earlier.
or James Mertz at gmail.com. That's better. Okay,
Right?
let's do it. I'm ready. I'm
Oh, I put the wrong.
I saw. It's
Whatever.
fine.
It'll work. It'll work.
Then we'll know if it's working that way. Okay, I'm gonna open my email. And it's probably not.
Yeah, it's probably not even close to.
We'll also see here if it runs successfully.
It's running.
That's crazy though, because the speaking was based on me like.
Yeah, that just takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean the good thing is once the top half runs, you can still run the bottom half. We can still try running the bottom half. Again, I think. Oh. Check the output of this. The green one. Okay. Cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's this.
Can you delete this crap? What's the error message?
I don't know.
Cannot read properties of undefined unique class.
Where do you think that?
I think that could be caused by the extra shit at the bottom. Is there a way to test this again? Is there a way to like start from where we were?
Not that I can.
But you could copy the out. No.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Yeah, you could.
Let's just copy this. Oh,
Export?
Export.
That was it. See, I feel like that should not be up to the user to write. Right? If this is a low code. Let's do it again.
It's not a function.
Oh, characters that word.
What is that? So it says this is not a function.
Because characters, that can only happen if characters is not an array. So, or characters is undefined. Let's make it required. Oh, okay. Let's make it an array and required as well. Yeah. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run the whole thing again.
This is 3.5.
Yeah, I do. It should work fine, right?
Yeah.
That has JSON.
I think it'll be faster too. And not
Use
perfect.
Grok.
Is Grok the best? For each is not a function. I wonder if we could just like AI, do like an AI fix this.
You're getting desperate now, Michael. No, this is a human solvable problem. This is a matter of inputs.
At this point,
This
I'm
is
like,
Michael. This is a matter of inputs and outputs. Do the inputs match the output? Do the outputs of what we're putting in match the inputs what's expected? Characters is not an array, but it must be. So if we go back and we look at, if we cancel this, and then we go to this field in the editor, yeah, this one. Whatever we're putting in here it's just not an array. That won't make it an array. I think. What if we look at the output of this? Yeah, here, and check the. See, it's not an array. Oh, that is an array. Equals an array. So console log it. In email chat. Yeah.
wow, the amount of times we've had to go into the code makes me feel like this is basically not. I might as well have just coded it. That's kind of how I feel. Is that characters?
Yeah.
Testing? Already have the JSON on there.
Look at the log. There's no log. Okay, go out of this. Save. This test. Maybe. Wish we could. Open the log.
Failed before.
So the log didn't come through. Yeah. So we should just maybe just add a new block that console logs up.
But like we already know what it comes up because it shows it right here.
What is it?
Like what are we console?
Show it again.
It shows the. So I don't know.
People. That's the way. And then here. Party.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Object. Yeah, I know, but something's just not. Yeah, so it would be really nice if you could just rerun the one that failed. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's possible. So, log to console. Is that this? No. This is what failed. Undefined. Is that it? Undefined.
Yes, sir. Oh, is this outputting an object? Right, we checked that, right? Yeah, I got you. But it's called generated text.
And it should be generated JSON. So this is the text generation
Send you
block.
that file from my laptop.
Yeah.
I'm like, here in office.
But we need but the code is wrong. The code is not, JSON mode isn't enabled. Right?
Oh, is it not? No, because this is JSON.
This is OpenAI text generator, not the JSON generator.
So we copied it, right? So it should be.
Copied the wrong thing.
Did you copy that right? Yeah, this is the same thing.
It's different. Look, this one, generate. Put your mouse over here. Oh wait, really?
Yeah, I think right because
Look at the source code. Response format JSON object. Oh, this is the one you had, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is right. This original one's right. Because it does return JSON. Yeah.
Oh look, it's still. Is it returning a string or an object?
Or are you saying it like returns it as a string?
Is it possible to return a JSON string?
Yeah, very possible.
So then we just need to change the log to see.
Why don't we just do like JSON? Something like that, and then that work?
It'd be JSON. I think it'd be JSON.parse. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like we know.
Let's try it. Unless it's already parsed, then it's just gonna be weird. But I find that would be weird if it didn't parse already.
Like if the API wouldn't return a JSON object. But like look at the logs.
Let's look at this thing. What is it?
return. Oh, it does return it.
Yeah, right. So what happened? What's the log? What's got log? Log. Oh yeah, it didn't work. Weird. How would it work?
It was like 8:45, so you should come.
That's right.
That's late. It's like an hour and a half.
Oh.
How about that?
Oh, cool. You think that would improve it?
Try it again.
I mean,
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one can still. This one might.
I like to get like a big like I'll only get like this is like graduating. Like I'm actually just gonna use
That was a nice feature though. Output, update output schema. Oh my god, it's been 3 hours since we started. Holy shit.
Alright, let's stop.
Yeah.
So
Might
what
be
is
good, dude. I'm getting tired. My brain's not working. Yeah, it's still undefined, I'm assuming.
Output of this. It's outputting fine. Settings. And you have people.
Nope.
You have party.
Is I mean, I guess in a sense, it's
Party.
a lot of people are like, and picture this here, right? Something. Maybe like this thing. And I could hide in that picture, I could hide the word
Party.
or something else, like a key or something. And
Passed in.
it's like, there's like a way to like
Okay.
retrieve a message.
Oh, okay, that's there. And then here.
I did this when I was
Party dot people.
house. When I was leaving the house, I just walked around quickly and I took pictures of a person. And I put a poem
Idea?
of each person that I interacted with in the house inside of a photograph and I dedicated it to a person.
Oh.
And then you can just like, again, it only like really works with technical things.
But then why would
But it is
console log be
technical,
undefined?
it just takes 3 lines of code to retrieve the message from the image. And so like that could be like something I could do it.
Oh shit, the other one had it like that too, or it had it as
I don't like, but that's something.
Dang. I feel like that's gonna be it. Nope.
No. Wait, what?
I got too excited.
Wait, what? That wasn't it?
Yeah, there's like a secret there.
Oh, because it's an array.
There's like one or two people to figure it out.
It's okay though, because these normally have.
Maybe like location.
It should still have that.
I mean, like if you were super big, I could say something like.
Still
like,
undefined.
concert.
Well, I think it should be an object anyways, because it's a. Well, you're saying like it's an object.
This is just
Just like.
how all the parameters are given to it.
Like from there.
So you have inputs, you have characters, type array.
Basically, what we're talking about. Okay, so we got this picture.
Did you save it last time?
Damn, $26. Fuck. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Oh my god.
I mean, the console log's not working. That's it. The console log's not working.
Damn.
Yeah, so the console log should be, it's undefined.
Like,
I mean, what was it? What did it do when we just did party? Doesn't make sense. This is run. It must have an output.
log message. What? Wait, huh? Click on the log. That's right. Let's get people. Who's? Where's the people? People. And I have this. This is way worse than coding. I think if we just use cursor, we'd have this like deploy and running, but like get it out. Should we try again? Just kill the.
Give it just a couple minutes. Pinpointed exactly where the bug is. As soon as we do dot people, right? And we don't know why. As soon as we do dot people, then it's undefined, right?
Yeah.
Need to give us a minute. Yeah, sure. As soon as we do people, then it becomes undefined. Undefined. Yeah. I'm just play with Okay, sounds good.
Sorry, I hate to.
That's okay. Good job. We kind of did it.
It kind of works. It's almost an MVP. And it only took 3 times as long as we anticipated.
Yeah. Well, the prompt works.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I wonder what are some of my big takeaways from this.
I feel like, to be honest, there's a part you said there's like, where can I click to see the whole workflow code?
Can't.
You can? I think you can.
Should be able to really,
Yeah.
because it's just code, right?
Yeah.
So one of my sort of hypotheses right now that I'm thinking is like one of the biggest competitors to low code is actually just like really good template code. I feel like, yeah, this would not take us. Well, if we wanted to copy this into a new Express.js, probably wouldn't take us long, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And that's what I was thinking. I kind of almost want to try this again, but just with cursor.
Sure.
Like a couple like tools that make it easy to deploy
Sure.
functions. And I feel like we can ship this out.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
And at least accomplish our goal of MVP in an hour.
Well, we have the front end.
Yeah.
So the front end is this. And yeah, you can select here. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. So you can select here, and then you can add and remove people. So that works. And then when you do generate, it actually calls the backend API with the right format. Oh, I did it as get, but I changed it to post. Yeah, that's all. Cool.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Dude, thanks for doing this. I mean, I at least I tried a new tool. So
Yeah, we want something new.
and there's things about it I like. I mean, that it generated the OpenAI stuff like out of the box. That's pretty cool. And actually, honestly, like, what I kind of want to do is use tools like this just to like get this code and then just copy and paste it into like actual code. You know what I mean? Like it's like this is like a really good structure.
Yeah, so I think a lot of most of the work in tools like this and in templates and everything is just keeping a library of code that's up to date. That's one of the biggest struggles, right?
Yeah,
Because
like
this stuff changes frequently. You just need to have something where you can go to.
yeah.
I think that might be why the ShadCN thing is so popular. Like,
Yeah, it is. It's not even really a library. It's just like a
it's just a dumper, a code dumper.
yeah.
But it's a code dumper that works, and people just want the code to work.
Cool. All right. Thanks for doing this. It was fun.
Yep. Peace.